in the morning. I woke up, I heard my phone dinged, it woke me up. Somebody sent me a message in the middle of the night. It's probably not the middle of the night for them, but it was the middle of the night for me. And I couldn't fall back to sleep. So I thought, well, I'm doing a roast today for lunch. It's my turn to cook. We were supposed to be in Tyler. Actually, we would have been headed home at some point today. In a hotel room right now. Then we would have breakfast and we would come home, and we would have made it home by lunch. But as it turned out, Tyler, well, we've had weather here too. It has stormed all night long. But Tyler had like this 90% chance of rain on Saturday, yesterday. So we didn't go. We changed our weekend. I think it's in June now. June. No, it's, Lord, I can't even remember now. It's either May 18th or June. It's May 18th. So anyway, I've got my crock pot. It's getting warm. I'm doing a roast, and I'm going to do it the most simple way to do a roast. I am not searing all 4 sides. I'm just throwing it in the crock pot. So I thought I would just show y'all what I'm doing here. So let me flip it. Okay, so I've got my roast right here. I thawed it out yesterday, and it's pretty decent size. And I'm just going to throw it in. I'm hoping that it's a big enough roast. Now, I do not believe, I may be wrong. I do not believe Daniel and Lou will be here. And like I said, I could be wrong. But Daniel had big bass splash at the lake. So he's been fishing all weekend. All right, so here are my potatoes. I've already cut them up. Like I said, I'm just hoping that this is going to be enough for everybody at dinner today. And I don't normally just keep potatoes, and I have all these left over. So I think what I'm going to do is roast them. I'm going to go ahead and chop them up just like I did these. But I'm going to roast them in the oven. Some salt and pepper, a little bit of olive oil, some salt and pepper. And maybe some kind of, maybe a garlic salt or something. But I thought that might be just something nice to have on the side. Now, I am cutting corners on my carrots. I am just using, and I don't know how to open, there it is. I'm just using a bag of baby carrots. And I'm just tossing them in. And I won't use the whole bag. Okay? I'm not doing celery. I'm not doing any of those other things. This is it. Levi, Paul's at. He's up too. I probably will go back to sleep in a few minutes, but probably just in my chair. So here's some pepper. I'll probably end up having to add more of that later. Knock y'all over. I'm going to take this little thing off so I can get more onions in there. My onions, I didn't even cut it. I have 2 onions in the refrigerator. I'm not cutting them up. I'm just doing it like that. Don't have a whole lot of salt in that. Not gonna put a whole, although I use the pink Himalayan salt. It's better for you anyway, but I'm not gonna put a whole lot in it. So I've got a couple of more things to put in here. I'm gonna feel the heat. is doing its job. And I'll do other things for taste later when it's getting done. But I'm gonna go in with 1 can of cream of mushroom. I am not gonna stir this, guys. I'm gonna do 2 packs. I'm gonna start with 2 packs. I'm gonna see what it looks like around 10 or 11. If I feel like I need another pack, I have a new pack here, and I'm sure I have a couple of packs in the refrigerator. But I am gonna do these in this can, just like this. Well, I guess I'm first say I'm not adding, I think I did say I'm not adding any water or anything, but I guess I will be because I'm gonna make these up. Mushroom gravy out of here. And don't know where my spatula is. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing anything else to it. I will stir it a few times as it cooks. This is as simple, and it is going to be so, that's already good. It's gonna, the roast will start cooking down, the juices will come out, they'll mix with the gravies, they'll mix with the mushroom, the potatoes will start sweating and cooking, and those juices will come out. Same with the carrots. It'll all get soft, it'll all tear, and by the time it's time for lunch, this roast will tear apart, and it will be so good. And if I need some more gravy, I've got it. And like I said, I'm going to take the rest of these potatoes. I don't like to keep potatoes. I don't usually, I love like a good, like a baked potato, or even if I don't bake it, but just put it in the microwave and cook it till it's soft, and then do like a loaded, you know, a little bit of butter, some sour cream. I love potatoes like that, but I don't do it that often. And this will give me a way, if nobody eats the roasted ones, then that will give me the base for a little baked potato for the next 2 or 3 days. I'll put them in the refrigerator if they don't get eaten. I'm pretty sure, you know, this family, they'll eat them. Also, hold on, I'm just making you stare at that pot. Also, I'm going to make biscuits, I think, to go with it, and with the roast. And Mama is not a biscuit. I may make her a little pan of cornbread, but I could do either. I could just do cornbread. But I think Daddy would love to have biscuits with this. I do. I think this would be a good thing Daddy would love. So anyway, thanks for being with me at 5:34. literally took me 10 minutes to do this. And now I'm gonna go. I don't even think I can fall back asleep in the bed. I don't know. I need to start turning my phone. I'm so scared to turn my phone down. Like if something happens in the night and the kids call me for something like emergency wise, I don't want to not be able to hear it. But at the same time, I don't want to hear all the dings that wake you. Levi, peanut butter on everything. This is how I know he's hungry. Is when I find spoons with peanut butter in them, which make me mad, and I tell him, eat this peanut butter out of the spoon. Do not leave it in the spoon. Usually, which today he just left it sitting on the counter, but he usually throws it in my little tub here that I keep in my sink, and it's usually got a little bit of water in it with bleach, and the peanut butter makes the water stink. It just, the peanut butter when it hits the water makes it stink. And so I end up cleaning it off and throwing it in the sink. Anyway, at least today he didn't do that. He left it sitting on the counter. Anyway, I don't know. I'm going to probably just go get in my chair over there, make him find something that he will not fast forward, stop, rewind, fast forward, stop, rewind. He's already messed the remote up. He's just rough. This this living room TV, that's the third remote. I keep having to buy the replacements on Amazon. Praise God, they're only like, I think the one I just ordered was $9. I don't think I've ever paid much more than $15 for a replacement. I'm cleaning as I talk and I'm not in camera. But I was looked for, but the button that is, it's the select button, it says okay. That button goes out on every one of our remotes. And I don't know if it's just us. I've never seen Mom and Dad have to buy replacement remotes, because normal people sit down and watch a whole movie. Oh, life with Levi. All right, we'll see y'all at lunch, and I'll show y'all how it looks, and I'll show y'all if I have to add more gravy in a minute. Well, it won't be a minute, it'll be 4 or 5 hours, but we'll see. Okay, as you can see, it's been 4 hours, and my potatoes were cooked down so much that there will not be any roasted potatoes, because this whole 5-pound bag of potatoes is now in with this roast. You can't even see the carrots. There's one carrot. This carrot is not quite soft. The potatoes are so soft. Oh no, this carrot's soft. All right. So I've just put the other gravy mix on it, and put these new potatoes in. And keep cooking. Keep cooking it. So, but it's tasting good. That carrot was good. You could taste that gravy in it. All those juices coming together. All right, I'll see y'all in a little bit. Well, lunch was a success. There's the cake I made. There's only one little piece left. There is 2.5 biscuits left. There's no cornbread left. And this is all that's left of the roast and the potatoes. Everybody loved it. Everybody said how good it was. I felt bad because, you know, guys, once people start getting here, I lose track, and I wanted to come back and do a video of right before everybody ate so y'all could see. It's so good. Anyway, So I'll have dinner tonight. So we had a good turnout. And y'all will see Dad's video when he puts out his Sunday video. All right. I love you guys. God bless y'all. Hope you're having a good Sunday. And I'll see you later. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.